Welcome back to the Editor's Roundtable on CNBC-TV18. Well, with the earnings season coming to a close, promoter selling within companies has now resumed. Nimesh, which are the stocks which are seeing promoter selling now? Take us through the list.
Well, I'll first talk about the list where the deals have happened, but that's going to be past, right? A lot of people will be interested to know where the deals are going to come. So I'm going to talk about that as well. But just to run through, where the deals have happened this week. This week we saw 3 large block deals happening. First was data pattern, which happened today on Friday. 1100 crores got sold and the strategic investor has cleaned out completely. So that was one. Vedanta promoter sold and raised close to 2700 crores. And BPCL, even the BPCL trust could time the sale and they sold close to 400 crores of stake sale. So that's in this week. But if you look at since January, there are some large blocks which has happened since January as well. Mankind Pharma was one. The promoter entity sold immediately after the results. So that was one. PB Fintech, PE investors sold close to 5% in the month of January. Indus Tower saw a large block. Again, private equity investors sold 9% of the company's equity in Indus Tower as well. And one was Tips Industries. Even there, the promoter entity sold close to 5% stake. But now the interesting part as to what to expect going forward now that the earnings season is over. Some of the anticipated deals, one, of course, is Interglobe. We've been talking about it as well. The promoter lockup has ended. So anytime, the large Ganwal block deal can come. So that's one. Interglobe is something to track. Even Zomato is something to track. I understand the strategic investor is likely to sell out a large chunk once the lockup ends closer to the month end. So that's something to track going forward. Hindustan Foods, again, there's going to be a large private equity stake sale happening very soon. And also Kalyan Jewellers, the promoter, the P has been a seller of late, but again, I understand there's going to be a large block in Kalyan Jewellers as well very soon. So these are the indications of some large blocks happening. But if you look at this year, in the last 1 year itself, there has been massive selling happening. Some large block deals that's come across. CAMS saw promoter holding coming down by 20%. So that's the kind of stake sale which has happened in CAMS. Sterling and Wilson was another large block. The promoter holding has gone down by nearly 15%. Sapphire Foods promoter holding is down by 10% in the last 1 year. And so is Keynes Technologies, where the promoter sold close to 5% in the last 1 year. So, generally we've seen this trend for the last many quarters now. As soon as the earnings season comes to an end, you see a slew of promoter and strategic stake sales happening. And I expect more to come in the weeks to come.
Okay, all right. Well, that's interesting. But